This past week, Boosie Badazz hopped on Twitter and he shot a video basically saying, Mark Zuckerberg, you took my Instagram away from me. I don't know what I did. I lost all my fans, all my followers. That's how I feed my family. I need that back.
You know that we coming liars. I'ma keep praying to God. Tell those little niggas stop it. Tell my mama that I got this. You know that we coming liars.
What's going on? It's Pimp Fried Rice. Welcome to the Music into Millions podcast, where we give independent rappers the tools and resources needed to be successful without waiting on a record label. And like I said, today we're going to talk about Boosie Badazz. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Boosie is a rapper from the South. He was really big, probably like the mid-2000s, and honestly not so much now, at least not to my accord. I'm not going to say he's not big at all. He definitely is still well known, but definitely not as much as he was. And last week he hopped on Twitter with a video saying like, Mark Zuckerberg, which first off, he was calling him Mark Zuckerberger, which was hilarious. If you haven't seen that video, I actually shared that on my Instagram to talk about it kind of like in a video like this. But basically what happened was he lost his Instagram and all the followers that went with it. And in this video he's like, Mark, I lost all my followers and that was how I fed my family, through promotion, through like promoting different things, through reaching out to people, through different opportunities. He's like, I need my Instagram back. Like I need it, otherwise I can't feed my family right now. That could happen to anybody at any time. And that's really the scariest part about social media and about being on the internet, is the fact that you don't own this information, you don't own these fans, you don't own these followers, and at any minute, Mark Zuckerberg could hit you with the Thanos snap and just, boom, all your fans are gone, or half of your fans are gone, or whatever percentage of your fans are gone. And the way that you prevent that from happening is by collecting your fans' data. And now we'll get a little bit more into that, but basically I want to talk more about the social media disappearing thing real quick. MySpace disappeared, Friendster disappeared, Vine disappeared. I'm sure half of you guys don't even know what some of those different platforms are, but there have been so many different social media platforms that have came and went over the course of the internet. And now anytime this happens, all the fans that you have on there, all the followers that you have on there, essentially when that platform dies, so does that, fan following. So you need to find a way to keep those fans regardless if Facebook shuts down tomorrow, if TikTok shuts down. It doesn't matter what website or internet platform shuts down, you should still have access to your fans' information. And we're going to talk about how in a little bit. But one thing I do want you to keep in mind is it is very real and very possible for you to lose an account and for these platforms to just disappear. You can lose an account for so many different reasons. It could be because you're violating the terms of the platform, which I don't know if that's what Boosie was doing. It very well may have been. I know he was throwing like these quarantine pool parties, which technically were not allowed. And like he was having a bunch of people there, and he also was showing a lot of ass and like stuff that violated Instagram's privacy setting, not privacy settings. It was violating the Instagram laws and everything like that. So Mark Zuckerberg was like, you know what? We're taking your account. You're not going to follow the guidelines and the rules. You're banned. Boosie probably had upwards of 100,000, if not close to 1 million followers. And he lost all of them literally just like that because of whatever reason. And now the way that you prevent that from happening to you is, like I said, you want to collect your fans' data. And the way you do that is by getting them to join your email list and getting them to join your text list. The reason that you want them to join your email list or your text list is because once you own that email or that phone number, that information is essentially yours to do with whatever you want. So you now have the freedom to email these people whenever you want, to reach out to them whenever you want, to send them things. Now, does that mean they're always going to answer, they're always going to open the emails or check for it? No, not at all. It's your job as an artist and as the rapper to keep them entertained, to keep them up to date, to give them different things to make them want to participate with your email list and your text list. But that's an entirely different video. I'm not going to get into that on this one. I've done videos on email lists before. And if you want to find out more information about it, you can go to musicalmarketing.com or hit the link down below because I've covered that super in depth in my marketing course. Be sure to go check that out. By collecting your fans' data, you're essentially creating a safety net to where it doesn't matter if any social media platform disappears, you could hit these guys up on email and be like, hey, what's going on? Instagram got shut down. I want you guys to know I'm still making music. You can still follow me at, pimpfriedrice.com. I still drop music every Friday. I still do, whatever. But by having their emails or their phone numbers, you still have the freedom to reach out to these people. You still have that connection. You didn't lose that fan just because, like I said, Thanos snap. The best way I've heard it broken down is there's traffic you own, there's traffic you control, and there's traffic that you don't own. And anybody who is your social media follower is basically traffic you don't own, because you don't own this person's information. If that platform gets shut down today, you lose everything. That's what traffic you don't own is. And that's people on the internet, people who follow your YouTube, people who listen to your music but don't necessarily on your email list and stuff like that. Then there's traffic that you control. And traffic you control would basically be like you pay for Google ads or Facebook ads, and basically you're paying somebody to get your music or get your information in front of somebody who you want it to be in front of. So that would mean like buying a Facebook ad to reach, people who are like 18 to 25 that live in Philadelphia, Atlanta, and Los Angeles. And now all my posts are going to be boosted to those people. That's traffic I control because I'm paying someone to control the people that see that post. It's not just random people who follow my account. I have no control over that. You have a little bit more specificity with who can see that post. And lastly, there's traffic that you own. And now this is eventually what you want to make everybody is traffic you own. You want to bring them to your email list. You want to bring them to your texting list. And the reason you do this is because, like I said, that can never be taken away from you. You essentially own that traffic and you can do with it what you want. That's where you want to take everybody. Like I said, this was a super short video. I definitely wanted to talk about this because it is super crucial. Like someone as big as Boosie losing their Instagram account literally instantly messed up his money, messed up his fans, messed up a lot of stuff he had going on. I don't want the same thing to happen to you. I want you to be protected from the Facebook and Instagram Thanos snap. And I want you to be always in constant contact with your fans and followers. So be sure you get an email list. Be sure that you get a text list, one of the two or both. It's even better. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Have a great weekend. Peace.